Hello everybody, hello, welcome to Cross Stitch Wednesday, European Town. And just to let you remind a little bit, because we didn't stitch regularly, I am working on a section in here from this corner. So last time we was working with you on this kind of like a ground thing, and let me show you what I have here before we start work, so we can see kind of a little bit what is going on. Okay, here it is. So today, actually last night, after I finished my sampler, well, that's not going to be last night for you, different dates a little bit, but that's okay. So when I finished my sampler, Ukrainian sampler, I was stitching, I was kind of continue with this color, and I stitch, I think somewhere from here, maybe kind of this patch I was working on. Then I started to work from here. Now I can see from far that this is fence. I kind of did not know that. So this white pieces where you see that I stitch, I went in here, this part, and it's kind of like right in here. And then in here on the bottom I went down in here, and all these light colors right in here. Now the question I have, well, I started now with different color, this kind of like a greenish color. You can see this one that I started, and it's going to be this blue symbol in here. So I have a question what to do. As you can see, my canvas is rolled, so I cannot see the symbols, and if I don't want to go into my book, what I do, I literally pick what is visible for me. That's why I started this dark blue, because I can see that this is 64, and because I was stitching with this light color for the brick area. Next to it happened to be 64, and that's a beautiful light kind of minty color. So I just pick up there, and literally later I will look if I have a red, if I have a red triangle or this purple color, because now it's kind of visible to me in here. And what I see in here, I see orange triangle, but that's not red one. Red one maybe I don't even have in here. If I look, light purple color, like this one color, I believe that's what we have in here on the roof. I can do that, but also I can stitch in here, look, 37. I don't even need to look up there in my symbols, because I have already here 37 color. Then I have in here 60 that I can stitch. There you go. In here 46 I see. Oh, I kind of start to out stitch, and there's the poodle in here. This is person walking with the poodle, so I kind of already this white outline a little bit. So what I mean about this number, see, if I have this number in here 37, if I overstitch, I will not remember later what kind of number that would be. So I would stitch anything blue that I have here, a whole bunch of the same color. I would leave this alone, not to stitch, so I still can see that it's 37, my blue color, and stitch whatever is around. Same thing, see, I went in here to 65. Oh, sun came out. Look, we have snowfall on the ground last night, and it's still staying. It's going to be minus, but it's very sunny right now. Oh, blinding me. So I went to this point. If I overstitch that, I don't have number anymore in here for I would remember that this is light color, but just pretend I don't, okay? I would not know. So I started to stitch down and here, down and here, maybe even start from here to finish this orange in here. And I have lots of orange in here, so I'm going to now, after those houses, finish all the orange I have all the way up there, and then overstitch this number, because I will not need any more in this frame that I have right now. Same thing I would do for any other colors. So that way kinda I don't need to unroll all the time my canvas, or not to look in the book, because I have lots of things to work in here with yet, you know. There's lots of colors that I can stitch yet. And that's how I work. Or I did before take a picture of the symbols. You can take a picture on your cell phone of the symbols, but to be honest, I took picture on my iPad and I did not really use, because some colors are similar, and when you make and when you take in a picture, color can disguise a little bit. For example, triangle red and orange on a picture almost looks like the same, or some red and more pinkish color somewhere up there also can be misleading. So it's not always work. But when I have like a smaller, let's say because I took picture of the symbols, maybe like 4 picture, because the canvas are so long, right? So it doesn't work this way. But if it's a small canvas, definitely you can take a picture in one shot, or at least 2, and then you would be fine. So yes, that's what a little bit could be difficult with that. What else in here? So yes, I'm going to stitch right now. I think I explained that what I wanted. So I will be stitching right now, just so you can see where we are right now. This dark purple or dark blue color in here, and then of the same color I have like nothing in here, but then I have on the roof of this house. So after this patch, yeah, look at this, I can see you. This is my diamond painting container, so when I put my canvas on the edge of my table, I usually put diamonds like on the edge, just like that on my table, right? So the frame holding and I can work with 2 hands. So that's why my diamond painting diamonds in here. So yes, after that patch I will go right in here to as much as I can reach, and then we'll work later when I replace my frame to the other side. So that's the frame, the big one frame. I like because I can see here how many, 1 house, and let's see if we look on a picture, 1 big house. Okay, hold on, if I'm looking in here, this patch looks like in here it's going to be this bridge, kind of flowers growing. So I guess to this point, oh no, okay, yeah, here's the puppy. So this part like this, that's what I have right now. Okay, do I have this tower in here? Let's see. From far, kind of hard to see. So 1 bigger house and 1 little, and the people up there walking. Yeah, so definitely that's the kind of like right in here, this out tower like this right now visible on my canvas. Have to show you against the light. Oh, it's so bright. Hold on. Oh, maybe this way. Yeah, I love the roof up there. Okay, we're going back to the sunny spot. Let me just set up my camera. I just restarted my computer because I editing video is stuck on me, so I have to redo it again. I put my camera a little bit on the angle because I have to close my blinds because it's too bright and it's just too much sun on my canvas and not good with the camera. So I did turn light of my magnifier, but I'm not using magnifier, I just pointed out that way. So it's kind of like light coming from here, and hopefully will make a nice and bright picture for us in here. As you can see, I'm using my finger cozy. It really helped me with my problem because it kind of like squishes my bone, and it's easy for me to work with the needle. And I have to say that it's more difficult to work on a 14 count Ada with my thumb. On 11 count it's easier because holes a little bit bigger, even needle thicker but hole bigger, so it's kind of more comfortable to work right now on 11 count. But I still working with my cozy. If you do not see my video unboxing of that, you should. I think if you have a problem with your fingers, if you have arthritis, it will help you to soothe a little bit your pain if you have one. So I'm going to dig in a little bit into the houses right now. I really want to start to create at least half of the house. I have a little bit enough. Well, I still like to work with those bright colors on the road, but at the same time it's kind of like we always work with the same thing over and over, and I want to try a little bit more colors with you in here. Just want to go up to the houses. So yes, something happened to my video. Well, maybe sometimes I just need to restart a little bit and maybe update, but when I restart it did not show me that I need to update. Usually my computer updates automatically on its own. But when I was editing my cross stitch, which the video you should see before this one, that's my plan, because I record today like 3 videos, trying to catch up a little bit with my plans in here, and all of a sudden my computer flick, which I already uploaded one video, was uploading to my channel, and another one I was editing. All of a sudden my computer flick, pitch black, and I thought I lost all the progress. But no, my video was still uploading to my channel, but the editing program stopped responding, and it's just when I go to next frame to edit, it wouldn't do nothing. It was just a kind of like a loading page, and that's it. Nothing was happening. So I restarted computer, and I kind of opened program already, but did not open video yet. So hopefully I can edit normally. And I decided, okay, let me just quickly, while I have a peaceful time, to record one more video for Wednesday, and then I can work with this editing, you know, later on. Doesn't matter. It's just now a very crucial time when it's a nice and bright kind of a house, so I can create video with normal light. Even I need extra light, but well, it's not exactly perfect time when sun hit already on my table. That way it's not good. It's blinding me, so I have to keep my blinds closed. But right now, thanks for 11 count Ada, I don't have to use a magnifier because I can see very well here. I did wax my thread with this wax, love it, and my stitches go nice and smoothly with this wax. It's not very expensive. You can definitely go ahead and order one for yourself if you don't have one. I did where is it? Okay, so Biggest Craft or DIYCHOOSE. The canvas is from Biggest Craft, but the wax I think from DIYCHOOSE maybe, but Biggest Craft should have them as well. Lots of stores have this wax, so wherever you're comfortable, where you making your orders, you can order this wax. It really work good, especially when you work with straight threads. And I do separate them first before I wax them. I mean half separated. I am wax them all three together, but I mean, let me just, for example, if I have okay, so this is already 3 threads left in here. So before I wax, I do pull them one by one to separate them first, because they all winding up together, right? And then I put them together, straighten up with my hand a little bit, and then I wax. And that's why they layer really nice, actually. Hopefully you can see the layering of them. Now where's my needle on the bottom stuck? It was nice to go back to this canvas. I really wanted to get back to routine of my weekly challenge stitching of different canvases, but to be honest, I don't think I'm ready yet. So maybe I'm just gonna make a more progress on this canvas. And also I would love to have more progress, because I did not touch for a long time tiger cross stitch. And also I do have another beautiful canvas of sunflowers that represent to me kind of Ukraine. So I might will be stitching that one. Plus there is another plan for April. You have to wait to see it. And diamond painting, we're just going to work on what I have right now, lots of whips. I'm just gonna finish them little by little. I can't believe, you know, March 27, which was 26, that's what we got snow again on the ground, and it was very slippery. It was -4, I think. So it was slippery, because the snow was kind of started like a rain and then turned to the snow, so it was slippery. And it's on and off, kind of falling off the sky. Spring trying to fight with winter. But we all know that spring is, you know, it's here. As much as winter try to fight, spring will win. So yes, this big frame is awesome for this big canvas. And my diamonds right now staying on the edge of my frame. The canvas is hanging over my desk, which I showed you many times in my previous videos how I stitch, and I love it. Till I get some better frame. I do have a stand frame that kind of need to be stand on a table, or if I would sit, well, need to be stay on a table. But the frame that I was working on my stocking, winter stocking, that I never kind of went back to it. It was in my rotation on a spinner to work on. Didn't get to my spinner, and then my plan break. I was hoping to get back to that one a little bit in the winter, but plan changed. So many canvases that I want to start, and so many I just I might well pick couple canvases that I really want to work on, besides that I have already tons. But you know what, I live one life, I need to enjoy and work on something that I want. You will pick me, maybe you will help me to pick maybe of some of my that I want to, not like my favorite, but something that maybe like, you know, because it's Easter's coming, so we have to have some project that belongs to Easter, spring. So I will pick few maybe, and one of the chit chat video we can decide it's something to work together. And then I remember today that, you know, after I finish my sampler, I still have another Ukrainian design, the one that I bead stitch in red and black. I'm not convinced that I have enough of the beads for it, but slowly. So I did yesterday and today not bad progress on this canvas, because some of you already so far for this month that I stitched probably just once or maybe twice, I don't know, and all of you already like halfway done probably, even you started maybe like later than I, but you did much more. Okay, looks like we need a little bit more of readjustments. I have to move my diamonds further because it's gonna blocking my camera. There, that's the patch we need to work. And we have in here, oh, that's from this one. I have this little tail in here. It's interesting how fast I can get when I put my mind to it, to stitch with two hands, like with the left one. When I pull right now, you should see me trying first time. Oh, it took me forever to even like to grab needle in this hand and then try to flip it to get in here. It just keeps slipping off my hand. I was laughing at myself. And I thought, how people can stitch like this so easy? Well, practice made perfect, right? We have to remember that. I'm still not as fast as I would love to be, but definitely project go faster instead of work with one hand. Okay, I have to, yeah, definitely from the bottom, have to figure out where this tail go. Maybe over stitch. This bottom part, I don't know. Plus there's some more colors in here, so it will be overstitched even more of this little tail that I have to cut short. Well, maybe for now I can cut this. Can you hear a dog barking outside? Across the street somewhere. I hope I have enough of thread to finish this patch, because I cannot stand when you have like a 2-3 stitches to create and all of a sudden you don't have a thread to finish and the rest of this color like far away, and then you have to restart for just 2 or sometimes even 1 stitch. That's just a little bit annoying. So let's see if I have enough in here to finish. Probably not, but let's try it, because I have 2 stitches in here also, and I have pretty much, well, I can stretch a little bit still, but let's see. Doubt it, but I will have to restart threading here. Will be nice if it's okay, if it's enough. When I stitch with you, time goes so fast. Just from the second time that I reset my camera, like after I show you my canvas, we already almost 19 minutes again. So this video have to be around 25 minutes now, and I feel like I just started. That's how much we time spent then by cross stitching without realizing how many hours in our lifetime we put into our creations instead of doing something else. That we're trying to create something that's left after us from memory for our kids. I always like this image. One time I showed you video review of 2 counted cross stitch, and one of them was very colorful that I thought I have it in my electronic program. I don't. So now I'm looking everywhere, see if I can find it, but I don't have that. And there's such a beautiful colors, very colorful picture. Not long ago I did a review, if you want to check it out. It's counted cross stitch. So now I'm looking to find it, and it would be nice if I could. OMG, will I have enough of thread to finish? 5 more stitches left. Okay, 3 more. And maybe it would be okay if I don't have to do step up so far away. Let's see if I can somehow get into this part in here now. And I have literally, this is maybe will be, oh, I don't know. Let's try it. Maybe I will stretch, or maybe enough, you know what? I will hold it tight. Oh my goodness, it might be enough. I'm literally pulling my thread like almost to the edge. Plus I can, almost pull out, okay. A little bit here, plus I can push my thread all the way deep down. You see that? So it's not like thread from tip in here, but go from here. So you make a thread, I mean, yeah, thread a little bit longer. And last one. OMG, see how perfect this thread was. And now I'm just gonna finish it somewhere. When I finish on the left, I will exit on the right further, but on the right, on the opposite side, like that. So later when I stitch with different color, I overstitch this piece that is underneath. Well, I showed you the tutorial before. We're just gonna trim it short a little bit, and this part is done. How about, I don't know, should we stitch more or not? Because the other I have to readjust canvas. Well, let's make this video short and keep stitching. Hopefully next time when I stitch with you, I will finish all this. Oh, you don't see it, sorry. I'm hoping to get maybe all this orange color on the houses around in here, and then we will stitch something else on the top, maybe houses, or even I have a good chunk in here. If I zoom out close to the road, you see this kind of next to the road, all this dark piece, it's a symbol plus. Maybe I can stitch that. I'm not sure yet what kind of color that is. Alright, my friends, thank you so much for stitching with me. I love you all. Stay safe. Peace to all of you, and I will see you tomorrow.